Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see what we got today. Future slightly flat a little bit here. Hmm. So we got
What up?
yo, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just getting some shit. I had to take my daughter to the dentist today, man. Just
Ooh,
got back.
early, huh?
I'm back. Yeah, 7:50 appointment.
God damn, I always forget you're over there on the other time zone, man. I'm like, what the hell? Who the fuck's playing tennis
Yeah.
at 6 o'clock?
No. Dentist.
Oh
Dentist.
shit! I thought you said playing tennis, man. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the?
no. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember those.
They said that the CPE core inflation was on par for cooling. It
Was it?
seemed like the market didn't really react too good to that unless they're just waiting. It's crazy. I was thinking it was gonna fucking I got a mixed bag of some shorts and some longs, fucking,
Yeah. Um.
which I'm okay with, because it's kind of been. I
Uh.
feel like we're kind of getting a little separated on what's doing what.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over. Let's see if there's anything pre-market movers.
Did you check out those airlines, man? I mean, I know nothing
Yeah,
today, but
I
just
checked
keep
them
an eye
out.
on them, man.
Yeah, I
They're
checked them out.
fucking. They got a lot of room if they get going. They all kind of look similar.
Yeah.
I mean, Boeing's already went, but like
S-
Southwest and all them, man.
Snow's gapping up today, 7.5% on earnings.
So is CRM.
Yeah, CRM 9.5%. BIG, I don't know what that is, 3.5%. SNPS 2.3%. What else is up? JSPR, fucking small cap stock.
Mm-hmm.
Biotech.
ENPH.
Yeah. Look at this shit. These goddamn these darn biotechs. SNGH plus 40% today.
Yeah,
IMG
even CVS. I think CVS did. Oh no, it got dumped yesterday. Never mind.
IMGN plus 82% to be acquired by some other company. Have no idea what that is. Nothing significant to the downside that we play. Let's see what else I got here.
Oh, the other one for the downside watch. Keep an eye on old Dash.
Really?
Its daily chart looks like if we start to go, it looks like it might want to breathe a little bit.
Really? Huh. No one's ordering DoorDash or what?
I don't know, man. You ever heard of this MTZ?
No.
Maztec? No.
No.
Hey, good morning, gents.
Morning,
What's up, guys?
Morning.
I was just peeping. I didn't hear it from nobody. I always scroll it nightly through dailies, man. I'm just peeping that daily. Check out that daily chart on that MTZ, dude.
All right, I'll check it out right now.
Yeah, but go ahead, do your thing.
MTZ.
I mean, I looked at it on my phone, so it's kind of like, I mean, it's got to get over that 50, but it's one to keep an eye on if it fucking pops that 50. See that thing?
Yeah. It's got a little bit more to pull back on an hourly before you get to bounds, but yeah, it looks good over the 50.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What the hell
like,
is it?
I'm saying just daily.
What the hell is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what this thing is either, but over 63 and a half.
Infrastructure. All right, let's see what we got.
Getting that flush.
That AMD came all the way down to the fucking yesterday's lows. What do we got on a longer term scale on this AMD, man? Because I went heavy commons on it. I didn't take options, but I didn't really care for the daily chart on the common.
On what? What stock?
You took that AMD, right? Did you swing those?
AMD. Yeah, I have AMD swings. I got AMD swings.
Where are you targeting right there? Maybe 122? Tough.
Yeah, 122, 121 and a half. Yep.
Okay. Because I'm in that with you.
Okay.
Well, different play, but same stock.
All right. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it today and see. We don't want it to get away. Don't want it to get away from us too bad, you know?
No.
$16,011 on the future short. I'll be waiting for that if it happens. That's going to have around 25 points down. Watch oil, guys. If anyone trades oil, watch oil CL over 79.20. Oil 79.20. Watch that. See if it confirms.
This is a nice hit on that Chewy D.
Yeah. Yep, 1761 lows. Tesla's getting a nice flush here. I don't know if anyone's in there. Lost yesterday's lows at around 242.81. That's got room down to 240.57, guys. Tesla's got room down to 240.57.
Watch this AMD, D.
Tesla short on the open.
Tesla was short on the open, yeah. If you're not in it, let it go.
I just got to the computer. It's asking if you were in it.
No.
So I got a random question for you guys on these prop firms.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the $10, $19, or whatever deal is,
Mm-hmm.
does it stay that price as long as you don't lose that account?
For 30 days, after 30 days, it goes to 80%. So it might go to like, I think $27 or something.
Gotcha.
But the goal is pass it in 30 days.
If you pass in 30 days,
yeah,
then you
pass
pay closer to full book value, right?
Pass in 30 days, you don't have to pay the monthly.
Oh, that $170 charge, what do they advertise on their website, disappears if you pass it?
Yeah. That's just monthly. Yeah, you don't pay that. Once you pass, you don't pay nothing monthly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And again, that 170 whatever they have, I haven't seen it that in 2 years. So it's either the highest I've seen it is 70% off. So which is right now it's about 40 something bucks. You know, or it's 80% or it's 90%. So the goal is, I'm assuming you're talking about Apex.
Either one of them. I'm just curious, really.
The goal is to pass in 30 days. If you don't pass in 30 days, find another sale, get another cheap deal on it. Cancel that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No one should be paying monthly for these things to try to sit there and pass them, you know?
Okay. I thought that was just a recurring fee, member.
Nah.
Watch that AMD, D.
I've got it.
It took a little bit right there on that first little pull. I got 122.83 as the daily 5 on it. It's right in that area.
Got support on Nasdaq 15,966, 15,966. If it wants to stretch and trend down that way, again, doesn't have to get there. We got a pivot point 1689 and then resistance at 16,161. So we've got some big gaps here, some big ranges to kind of play in. You know, if we don't get a big trending day, play those type of ranges, right? So play it long from 967s, 970s, play it short from around the 1687s until we break this range that we're in. This is the range that we're in. So 967 to 688, we're looking at around 110, 100, just let's call it 120 point range. So you've got plenty of room in between to kind of make some money. you want to avoid the middle of the range, right? So we want to stay away from the middle of the range. We want to play either the bottom of the range or the top of the range and go, you know, counter move of that until we break out of that range. Then you want to be on the side where we're breaking out of.
Watch AMD right here, D. This is where I got that 5 daily.
What do you think? It's going to bounce or drop?
Well, I'm in it short. I'm just saying this is a profit spot, depending on what, you know, how you're trying to play this thing. I don't know where you got in, D, but you should be making money on that thing, I imagine.
Anyone in the NQ shorts?
I literally just tried to do AMD, dude, and it jumped 20 cents on my bid.
No, no. What do you mean you're trying to?
I know,
do
I'm like,
AMD?
I get it. I looked at the short after Biggs called it, and it was 210.
No, you're late though.
Or the-
We've been in this since yesterday.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I mean, you're all right now, though. I mean, if you got in, just hang on, man. If it breaks,
I
breaks
didn't
through
because
this,
it jumped. It jumped 20 points off my bid.
Oh, I got you.
It jumped 20 cents off the bid, is what I was saying.
Did you get there?
On the one day? No, I didn't. Dude, I put a 210 bid in, and it went to 230.
Oh, I see. Because it moved. It made the move. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all I'm saying is there's a lot of support on the daily right here at this range. It's got the 5 and the 10, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's not saying that it's gonna, not saying it's gonna bounce.
No, I hear you.
This is just one of those spots where if you're in it, you might want to take a couple, or hey, if it breaks this spot, you got some room.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, like looking at it, I was like, okay, yeah, it's got room, but it's also it is near some levels.
Yeah, it's made a pretty good
It was a
move off
decisive choice for me.
Man, that Q, whew,
It's breaking down a little bit more.
pulled her down to the daily 10, man. Or daily 10. We bounced off this area.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hey D. Hey D. About time I'm on the right side of this shit, D.
Yeah. Hey, you're welcome.
Oil long and techie short.
Yeah. I'm selling like 80% of my size here.
On the AMD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And a boy.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning, man. Heck yeah.
D, I'm in Tesla short.
Hey.
Just now? Or
Hey.
Yeah.
You've already been in it? It's profit taking time. 244 was the entry right off the bell. 244 first 5-minute candle. If not, you should have got it somewhere close to 241 and a half, and it's down at 239.69. You should be making some good money on Tesla now. If you bought it on this candle, my question is why? Why this candle? Why not the previous one? Why not the one before that?
Talk to me. I saw that 2 minutes and I just jumped in.
Talk to me.
55%.
You sold it?
Oh, so you made money.
You made money.
I'm about to sell it. 55%.
Okay. Yeah. Sell it. 55%. What the hell are you talking about? Sell it.
Hey, good trade.
Sell it. It does have room to 236.97 Tesla.
I was
Tesla, but big extended move. I mean, again, guys, if you're looking for a short position right now, you should have taken momentum off the bell into support. If you didn't, it's okay. Now let's let things kind of digest, right? Like let it digest. I don't know if you still want to be chasing these things after they've kind of made a big move, right? Let's get a bounce and then a continuation. Same thing with NVIDIA. NVIDIA lost this pre-market lows here. It's below its yesterday's pivot point, has support at 477. We're trading at 476.80s. So again, do I want to buy here at support when it could potentially bounce a little bit, or do I want it to get confirmed at 476 where it has more room down to 473.50? So again,
good one.
Yeah. So it's if you miss the initial short position, don't go chasing now. Right? Don't go chasing now. Let it do its thing. In either A, you're going to catch a little bit of a bounce off of a 5-minute support or something, an hourly support, or you're going to catch continuation at the top of the hour. So again, new traders, if you don't really know what you're looking for off the bell and you kind of missed it, the move, it's okay. Just stay patient. Now you have to wait till 7 a.m. Yeah, I don't want anyone chasing Nvidia down $5 off the bell when it can bounce up $3 on you. You know, I don't want no one chasing Tesla down $4 when it can bounce, I mean, from here 240 all the way back up to 244, right? So let's see how we're looking, because again, normally I'm looking at some charts with some pivot points. Normally, the farther we get away from the main pivot point, right? Yesterday's pivot, the farther away we get from that, the higher likelihood that we have a bounce. So right now we've broken through support 1 and we're in the middle of support 2. Typically, if we do get to support 2, there is a decent enough bounce to make some money on the way back up for a dead cat bounce, and then you can reshort the rejection. And if you still have some space to the next level of demand, then we can go short on confirmation.
D, what the hell did you saw on AMD? I'm trying to figure out what did you see for the short, the entry.
We held it from yesterday.
I was holding AMD short from yesterday. But the play today was this opening range candle. We were below yesterday's pivot and we lost this level 123.24 that I had, and I have a support at 122 and a quarter, 122 and a half. So I knew that there was $1 down. So again, I'll show this to you. I'll show this to you on the chart. I'll post a picture. So if you look at the pre-market lows, I'm going to make the pre-market lows. I'm going to make it blue. Okay. So the blue line is pre-market lows, and I'm going to post this picture. So notice how the dotted white line on that picture I posted in Gold Members chat, notice how the dotted white line, that's yesterday's pivot point. So generally speaking, if we're over the pivot point, it's bullish. If we're below it, it's bearish. So as soon as we break through yesterday's pivot, we become a little bit more bearish. Now we can't get into options before the market's open, so we need to wait for what to happen after the bell. Pre-market lows to get confirmed. So when pre-market lows are confirmed, you jump that short and look at the black dotted line. That's your support. And look at where we went to, right to support. And again, this is just on this small bare bones chart. But if you go to the big chart that me and Biggs use with all the moving averages on it, we have support here at the 10 and the daily 5 and all kinds of stuff here. So this is an area where you want to take some profits.
It went right to the bottom linear on the 5-minute, and that's where it had its initial pull before it dumped again.
Yeah. Is that where it kind of bounced to and then kind of bounced and then
whatever the doji is, I don't know which one it is, the long ass down wick down after the first big red.
Okay.
The 640 candle basically is right at the linear. That's why it wicked out before it went down again.
Yeah.
So yesterday when I called Tesla, I was on the 2-minute though, but I'm gonna post it. I said Tesla short with a question mark, but no one farted on me. But it broke that area that I was watching where I drew the line and I posted, and I was like from there, but I didn't get it at that time. But I should have.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I have a strangle on Nvidia, but fuck, man, it's a month out though. I hope it plays out.
Hey D,
yo,
look at my boy Rig.
the bigs, look at that thing, surgeon. Yeah, rig, guys, rig. Big's been talking about it for days now. Rig, RIG.
I'm telling you.
It's at resistance right here was 650.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Nice
next,
little
that's the next spot it needs to take out.
nice move today, man. That was, I'm telling you, man, I've been looking at some of these oil charts. I think they're about due for a little bump,
Yep.
a little rotation. I think travel, oil, energy.
Hey D, you're just using on that AMD chart. That's just a pivot point, right?
Yeah.
That indicator from TOS.
Yeah, that's it on that one. Yeah.
I'm just curious. And it looks at the previous day is what it is?
Yeah, so the pivot point, let me get the exact definition, dude, before I start talking out of my ass.
Oh yeah, you know. Don't go misquote your technical shit to the guy who's an engineer.
So okay. Okay, so the pivot point, it's a mathematical calculation. It is okay, it's the average price of yesterday's high, low, and the closing price from the previous trading day. So what it does is it takes yesterday's price of AMD, it takes whatever high we put in, whatever low we put in, and then where did we close? And then it like, there's some fucking mathematical equation, I don't know. And then it averages that price and gives you a pivot. So that pivot is like let's just call it like the average trading price of yesterday, where buyers and sellers were kind of meeting and whatever. Okay, then from there it gives you 2 support zones and 2 resistance zones based on that price. So if we're below yesterday's pivot, right, if we confirm yesterday's pivot, then it turns from bullish to bearish to the downside. If we reconfirm yesterday's pivot, we turn a little bit more bullish, and then it gives you those supports and resistances that you can play into, and you can use them as bounces. So typically the first time we test a pivot, it kind of stays right there, stalls out, might get rejected, and you can use it to short back down to the range if we're bearish, or you can use it to bounce off of a pivot or any one of them. So each one of those lines is going to be support. Basically, it's just another fucking way for supply and demand. But if you it doesn't really matter what type of technicals based on supply and demand we're looking at, because even on the big chart, right? Even on the big chart, we had this thing. AMD had legs on my big chart that Biggs was looking at. So for example, on a 5-minute time frame on the big chart that I watch, well, guess what happened at 625? We look at on that big chart and we lose the linear regression. Boom, the day starts, tries to bounce up a little bit, gets rejected at the 5 and 10 day moving average, flushes through, confirms the pre-market lows. Boom, you get in, right? You get in. Whether it's bouncing around or doing whatever, you got to let it do its thing. But it confirmed the technical level, and that technical level was 123.56. And what's your potential? 5-minute time frame was down to 122.30s. So there was at least $1.25 in the trade, right? So, and that's all how you play it.
Indeed.
Yo.
But you look at Amazon 15-minute, like look at those areas where it keep bouncing, those big fucking candles on the 15-minute. It looks so even.
15 minutes.
Like we're about to go long. I don't know, but I look at it.
You want me to look at what level? What's the price you want me to look at?
The 15-minute. Look where it bounced again at 144.32. Look at those areas right across. I mean, our setup is it's going to show the same shit most likely. But look at it. 15-minute.
144. I got like 144.40s.
Right. That's where it bounced. You see those levels, those big candles?
Uh-huh.
It hit it again this morning and it bounced again.
How you're going back to yesterday as well? I'm just looking at today.
Right. Yeah, I'm just to the left. Yes.
Okay, let me go back some more time.
So yeah, 15-minute all the way to the left. Look where it bounced there. Then it came back again to there and it bounced again.
You're talking about 145.40s, 145.50s. Those areas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So today we kind of flushed that. Today we flushed that, and now we've reclaimed that level. So what this tells me is I would set an alert for 144. 144.50s, right? Set an alert for 144.50s. If we do, it doesn't have to be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week. If we do confirm that, we'll look at your 15-minute chart. We had support at 145.30s, 145.30s, 145 or 146. We've been bouncing. Now today we finally broke that level. So what do I like? What do I say? If you're looking at a pivot, right? Your pivot short was this low of 145.55, right? 145.50. So when you need to break that, you need to break that, put in a new low, right? Once that new low gets put in, you need it to bounce or you need it to consolidate, do something. When we lose that new low, you go short. So if you're looking,
but short term, we look like a long, like a quick scalp, we're looking like a long, right? Because I was looking at it, I don't want to be all over the place.
Yeah, no, for a scalp, yes. Once you get back over, you can definitely try to scalp that. But I wouldn't look to scalp the 15-minute chart. I would look for a better entry on like. Well, it didn't really
I was looking at 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minute. Let's see. Are you in long?
No, hell no. I was just looking at it.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at the way it bounced. I was looking at 2 minutes. I was looking at. I saw that.
That thing just put in a massive candle right off the open, even on the 2 minutes. So it's kind of hard, you know.
Yes,
that's kind of hard to.
Right.
Yeah, it's right now. It's in the middle of the range, so I need Amazon to do some more work to the upside, or I'm just gonna sit on my stump and wait for 144.50.
Right. Copy. All right, cool.
Hey, what do you think of Meta dropping below yesterday now?
I was just pulling that up. So we're sitting at the daily 20-day moving average here on Meta. You know, this thing's going to have initial room to 326.35. And the hourly chart right now, yeah, I mean, it's an active short now. Lost yesterday's lows at 330.81. So 330.81. This has initial room down right now to around 328. From here, so you got about $1.30 left in this trade before it needs to bounce or needs to rest a little bit.
Yeah, I see this one clear as day.
So 4-hour charts coming right into this 100 EMA support. So again, it's an active short now. That's what I would say. It's an active short right now. You should be in it and taking profits into these demand zones. So if we're not, I don't know if we can really chase it now. A loss of pre-market lows, 332 into 330, and we're at 329. Yeah, this is a go. This is a go. I mean, I don't know if you want to build you can build you have 5 minutes left before the next hour candle. I'd sit on my hands and wait, see if it gets confirmed. But for tomorrow, if we confirm today's lows tomorrow, this motherfucker has the room down to 319, right? So now we're going to start a leg. So I'm going to definitely be watching Meta for a fact. If I go back to November 17th lows, well, we came right back down to it. So we start to break this price action here of 329s. We start losing 329.15, 329.25. This son of a bitch has room all the way down, you know, 318, 319. So watch it. If this thing wants to go, it's going to pay. Guys, watch Apple too. So start setting some alerts for some of these names. I want you guys to look at Apple's daily chart real quick. Look at the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, going all the way back to the 17th. Again, these 17th lows on a lot of names are going to be holding up, right? So we've got some room here below yesterday's lows at 188.90s. And if you really want to take these lows going back to the 16th and 17th, it's 188.50s. I want you guys to take a look at this chart. I'm going to post it. You guys need to be ready to fucking jump on this thing, you know? And that's got room all the way down to 186. You know?
Is that like a double top on the daily I'm looking at, or I'm just talking shit?
You're looking at a blow off top on the 22nd is what you're looking at.
I'm looking at those weeks. Okay.
22nd, the thing blew its. On the 22nd of November, they peeled Apple's lid back. They peeled that wig back. I just posted the Apple chart, guys.
Yeah. $20 more than ripping you off. So how much did she say? She said it was 4 shillings.
Same thing with this NQ. We go back 1, 2, 3, 4 days. NQ's right here. 15,941, 15,941. We start to give up 15,941. We've got a lot of space down to 15,700. That's 200 points. That's not more than that. You know, that's not being dramatic. That's nothing. Watch it get down there to 15,700. I'm calling it now. If we start to break this price action and we start to confirm, you're going to see this thing go down 200 points. I'm not saying it's going to be in one day. I'm not saying it's going to be today, but when we start to confirm these lows, it's not rocket science. You know, you lose a level of support, you go down to the next level of support. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just the name of the game. 30 seconds till pending home sales data. Don't know how significant that's going to be. Google's breaking down as well. Google was a nice short on a 20 play at 6:35 in the morning, 134.60s. It's down about 75 cents. Also the question that everyone has to be asked as well is, what stocks do you play? Right? What are your top 3? What'd they do today? Did you trade them? If not, why? So if you're showing up to the screen and you're getting here and you're just looking around, you're just looking around and you're trying to figure out what's hot, where can this potentially go? You're late, buddy. You're late. What are the 3 stocks that you trade? What's your rotation, and why aren't you watching them as soon as you sit down at the screens? And if you are watching them when you sit down at the screens, well, how come we didn't know how much space that these things had, right? Again, this is an open questions to everyone, because I used to do this shit a lot, you know, years ago. I used to show up and I used to be like, you know, what's taking off? What can I short? You know, what is everyone else trading? What's this guy playing? Let me look at social media, like, doing all this stupid shit. Find stocks that you like to trade and start watching those levels.
I like that, D. I was like that too. You gotta, you know, sit your ass down overnight, you know, do your homework, look at the damn charts, and I'm getting into that habit. You're right. You see things clearly when you're just chilling, and you know, when you get up with no plans, you're like, what the, you know?
Because it turns.
Even if you are with the trade, at least you know, you get up, you look overnight, and you know, what I mean, you analyze it. But it's not gonna always go your way.
Because it turns into, now you're waiting, right? Like just on that Amazon technical analysis we did. Now I'm waiting for Amazon to come to me. I'm waiting for it to come to me so I can go short. I'm not trying to chase a big candle. Yeah, I'm not trying to chase the big candle. I'm not trying to, where can I get in now? How much room can I still make? No, I already know that once it breaks this level, I need to be short. So
Right.
You know, now you wait.
Well, Amazon, I was watching Amazon last night. Amazon and Tesla. Yeah. Tesla got in the moment, you know, the shit open.
Guys, watch this. Futures are confirming first hour lows. Let's see if it wants to give it a little push or not. See if we want to get another little push here. I gotta go to the daily and kind of see if we have anything else. Daily's starting to break down here, guys. The daily's starting to break down on the futures. Daily starting to break down on the fucking futures. Guys, did anyone take the first hour lows? I'm in 5 contracts, micros of the first hour lows, up $120 here. Again, I'm probably going to scale off a couple of these cons just to kind of lock in some gains here. Take a little risk off as it moves down. If it starts to go to break even, I'll just get the hell out.
386.20 looks like next little there's a little pivot spot I got on the Qs daily.
Yeah. Here we go. So from confirming the first hour lows, it went from 946 to 921. That was a 20-point move instantaneous, guys. Like very quickly, you know, very quickly. If you're sitting on the level and you're waiting for it, you should have taken the short. Not asking yourself now, can I still get in? Sure, you can get in, but you're 20 points away, right? So now you're no longer jumping out of the first floor, you're jumping out of the fifth. Okay? Jumping out of the fifth. Are you going to survive? Sure, you're going to survive. Sure, you're going to survive. You're going to sprain your ankle a little bit, but you're going to survive. But look at it that way. Boom, 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 boom. Someone on YouTube said with Blue Knox, it's another prop firm company, Blue Knox, the promotion is lifetime for the dynamic. Grabbed mine with 96% off. So what is Blue Knox? What is Blue Knox right now? Snake Trader, what is what's Blue Knox is like the same thing as Apex. How much are they charging right now? Todd on YouTube also trades pivots. Boom, 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 boom. That short guy is still working. I'm down to 2 contracts on it. Just micros, $50 here. Just looking to stack it up a little bit more.
It took 3 positions on that meta, but I probably exited a bit early.
You made us a little money on it?
Yeah, I mean 40 cents a con of the 330 puts.
Good, and you had 100 cons. Beautiful.
Exactly. Yes, I had 3 cons, almost 100.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm out of my last annual.
It's really that. It's that fight to hold through the initial. I should step out of it. You know.
Here's a rule, dude. You can't even get out of the trade for 5 minutes. You know that, right?
Okay. That was 4 minutes.
5 minutes. Once you put the trade on, you can't even get it out of it for 5 minutes.
Oh, let me rephrase that. So my first 2, I was in for 7 minutes, and then I added on the way back down after I saw I was turning.
So
and the second ad was for 3 minutes. So 7 and 3 minutes.
So what I'm saying is, you said that the hardest thing to do is that initial hold after you get in when it's squealing around, right?
Yeah, this one, it was when it was in profit. It was at like, okay, in profit, and I saw I was touching, the
you were at 40 cents a contract,
60 level.
Did you say you're up 40 cents a contract? Okay, if you had 10 of them, that's $400. You're done for the day.
Yeah.
You have to think about it like that as Tim.
Bless you, Biggs.
Oh, sorry, man. How'd you know that was me?
You have to think in tens, man. You have to think in tens.
Okay. Yeah, it's just the cash outlay. Feeling comfortable.
That's what you get for not bringing me a fritter.
Yeah, where's my fritter at?
Yeah.
Look at Biggs.
What's a fritter?
Biggs all quiet over there.
Is that like a southern thing? What's a fritter?
Yeah, what's a fritter? A fritter.
It's a donut. It's a donut, right?
Yeah. Well, I took one of my daughters to the dentist early today, and she wanted me to take her to McDonald's for breakfast. So I grabbed me a fritter, right? And I'm eating it in the car. I'm eating it in the car because I know that if I get home and my wife sees me eating, she's gonna say, "Where's mine?" And I was like, so I just ate it in the car, and I get home. My kid tells my wife, she's like, "Yeah, Dad got a donut and ate it in the car because he didn't."
Big's getting fucking ratted on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got your kid a donut before the dentist. That's nice.
No, after.
You're like, I want that dentist to do their job, clean some extra cavities.
Mm-hmm.
That's just working early.
I know, man. 750. 750 a point.
That's what I told Biggs. I said, damn.
I was okay with it because it gave me time to get back.
Yeah.
I could get back before the 9:30 bell, but still.
Yeah, that's what's nice about you guys over there, man. You can get some shit done in the morning.
I'm about to get interrupted in the next 10 to 15 minutes from my kid. So.
You got to take him to school?
Yeah.
Call out today. Teach him how to trade.
That'd be a problem happening. I already get he's just shy of 5, so he already does this. Like every time he gets something, it's can I just have one more? Mm-hmm. Dude's not gonna be a trader. Dude's gonna be a negotiator.
Yeah, or
and just brute force people.
Yeah, or it might be a trader. Let's add another 10 lots. Yeah, we'll just do another 10 lots, Dad. You made 40 cents a con. Imagine if we had 100 lots. Put it on, Dad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hey, 3-putt, you been in the room the whole time?
Quietly listening.
No.
When did you get in? Did you? You were in here yesterday when I told Dee to
he's all happy. Here he is.
To take it.
Let's hear it, Biggs. Let's hear it.
To take a dig on old Rig, man. I know you're an oil guy over there.
Yeah, I remember you saying you had a little bit of it because it's real cheap stock.
A little bit of it.
Yeah.
20,000 shares of it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I just wanted to clarify that you were in the room and you heard me talking about that.
We all heard you, Biggs. We all heard you. When you're high on something, you sell it to everyone. I remember hearing your pops. You sell all this shit stuff every day, talking about this, talking about that. JAG-X, Dad, JAG-X. This thing's, it's going to make a dog's diarrhea fucking go away overnight. JAG-X. What else were you selling? All kinds of shit. Yeah, I know.
All those shit stocks, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
That was the early.
In the Chewy though.
I did. Tell him, man. Don't let him get on me, Putt.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Biggs is giving me a couple trades over the past couple of days. Yeah, it's not too bad.
But I did get caught up in all the Lucid. That was the early days of getting into the COVID trading, dude. All those SPACs and shit.
Yeah, remember those SPACs?
Lucid.
Jeez, Lucid, man. I had Lucid from like $20 and it went up to like 75.
I
didn't sell.
I had Lucid and I sold covered calls on it at 35. The next before they closed out that week, they were 72. I was like, Lucid. I got screwed. The person who bought the covered calls made 40 points.
DraftKings was another one, man. I had DraftKings from like $20 up into the 70s. And it was just like, dude, I was just getting going, trading my own money, man. And I was like, man, all those things, if you know now, which you didn't know then.
Yeah. I had an engineer working for me who left from Ouster, which was a LiDAR navigation company for the EVs and self-driving. And he was telling me, like, all of his little coworkers are like, we just SPAC'd. We're like $20. We're all fucking rich. I'm like, but you can't sell anything for 6 months. As employees, you're locked out. 6 months later, it was $2. It was like nothing.
Yeah,
it was just like
crazy. Stupid. They're not stupid.
The only one, who was the only one who did it? What was that? There was one, I can't remember. There was one software company where they let people sell on the first day. And it was like $400, and literally it went from like $450 to $200 on the first day.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Because all the employees just started dumping everything.
That would have been nice.
Which one was it?
You got that one sucker still holding the ticket.
Yeah. I had a boss. Her husband at one point was employee number 6 at Roku.
Oh shit.
Imagine if he had held to like $600.
Yeah, he didn't.
Like he was like happy in like 2017 when it was like $50. He's like, I'm gonna sell it and get a Tesla. He was like done.
That was it.
It was like $60 then.
Wow, that's brutal. Nasdaq lows 15,918. We've bounced from this area. We're bouncing into this resistance here at 967. So we would need to get over 967, close, confirm that. Then we have room to like 16,000 again. If not, let this thing just trickle back, get rejected, and come back down. Take another short on it.
Google's still active down.
Two-minute chart on the NQ is right here at this 20 SMA and also at this resistance pivot. Biggs, what else you got for me?
I'm just kind of setting in this stuff now, man.
You guys need to start looking at oil sometimes, man.
Dude, I know.
That's what I'm in.
Yeah, this guy's on the option side of things and stock side of things actually.
Yeah, I got
some futures on that.
Did you play a little bit of that today?
110 on 3 different accounts, like 330.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, that 20.
Yeah, I loaded up a bunch. Well, not a bunch, but I loaded up 3 different oil stocks the past couple of days.
You playing the micro?
I just feel like
you play MCL or CL?
Yeah.
Man, I play MCL.
Yeah. I know.
I took 3 micros.
That Chevron chart. That Chevron chart's still looking nice. She tried to pull back yesterday, but it opened back up and it's holding that daily spot, man.
What's the dollar per point on oil out of curiosity?
$10. $10 a point. So this thing is up 20 cents, 22 cents. 3-putt. Do you play any of that oil today? I know 3-putt's been playing CL.
No, it's been kind of up and down right around the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing convincing, but there was just a little move there, yeah. But
what's the overall oil daily look like? Like say
Oil's daily looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, see, that's what I want. That's what I want to see, just from a stock standpoint.
Yeah, the daily's coming right into this highs from the 14th of November. So
yeah,
if it starts to break out over that, yeah, you can get a little bit of a run here. It'll break the downtrend. It's been on since September.
I feel like a lot of these. Same with, like I said, like travel earlier. You got a lot of these stocks, oil, travel, that are all kind of creeping on that 50.
Yeah,
you know.
If you guys are playing oil, you guys need to watch this daily, because look at this thing. Look at that chart on the daily. You know, it might be 1 or 2 days away from really taking off.
I mean, because you got a lot like cruise lines too, man. Like Norwegian, that daily chart looks good. I'm not a huge fan of those, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, look at Norwegian.
What's the ticker?
NCLH. You know, I mean, like I said, Southwest LUV, another decent looking, good looking daily possibilities. Just, it's got a lot of room on those charts, man. kind of just
over 15 and then 15 13.
Yeah. It's almost like, and then look at how the market is today. You know, you got all your tech stocks dailies looking like shit. I mean, rotation, we haven't really had, and tech's been on fire for a long time, right?
Yeah. Almost a month and a half.
I mean, you got the indexes today, Dow's up almost 1%, Nasdaq's in the red, SPY's up. You know, what are the small caps doing? What's IWM doing? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, IWM's up almost 1% too. You know, tech's taking a breather. So it's, you know, I mean, it's just weird. There's that disconnect. You got some laggers because the daily on the Dow doesn't look as frothy as what the Nasdaq did, the Qs. And definitely the IWM is lagged over that 181 area. I thought it had room. Kind of matches up with like news is still good, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of room higher on the Nasdaq, but there's room elsewhere, you know?
Yep.
I remember when we were talking like months ago, D, how we were talking, you know, we were saying, man, look at all these stuff, like even a stock like PayPal. I don't know what it's doing today, but I mean, there's so many of those even tech stocks that still have room to just get out of the cellar, man, you know, as opposed to the big ones have been carrying us, your Nvidias, your Metas, Apple, Tesla. I mean, they've been pumping the index. Square was a sneaky stock, man. Look at how that thing took off the daily.
Square was?
Yeah, like over the past month. I mean, 47s to 63.
I'm always surprised. Is it still Square? Or do they call themselves Block now?
Yeah, Block.
They didn't change their ticker, though.
Yeah, it's still
Facebook
SQ.
changed their ticker.
Yeah, it is Block, yeah.
So I kind of feel like, wow, that one did go up a lot lately.
It did, man. But PayPal hasn't moved. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, PayPal is still lagged bad, man.
I feel like PayPal is, but you look at the year, the yearly on Square, man, that thing is ugly. Not really. It was only 90 at one point.
I mean, shit, PayPal was over 200.
PayPal is such a weird one. Like,
I remember I had it one time at 214.
Jeez.
I mean,
community-wise, like people are like, I don't use PayPal. I only use Venmo. And you're like, hey, fucktard, PayPal owns Venmo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like,
who owns like the Zelle and all that? Is that just a separate? Are they kind of blocked into all that together?
I think Zell's in.
It's just institutional owned.
Yeah,
banks
through the banks, right? It was one of the banks.
Oh, okay.
Rolled it out.
Because Zell's like what all your bank forces you to use now.
Yeah.
Whenever you do a bank transfer.
Yeah. And you got Cash App. Anyone who owns Cash App? That's private?
I don't know.
So this is a list of everything. So
but man, you're right though, D. All those like layaway companies, man, like them things around the holidays.
Listen to the
Affirm,
PayPal. owns PayPal credit cards, Swift Financial, Braintree, Venmo, Xum, so it's like Zoom with an X, Zettle, Simplify, ChargeHound, Happy Returns, Honey, Hyperwallet, Paydy. They're all these like little add-on services, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like back end.
Mm-hmm.
This is, Zelle is owned by 7 banks.
Yeah.
Mhm. Back testing that daily 10 right here on the Qs after we lost it. So could be one of those areas, man. If you can pick either side of this,
Yeah.
because you got on the 5 minute, you got the 20 matching up with it right here. So something's gonna go. I got the daily 10 around 389.20 on the Qs,
Mm-hmm.
which is, we already rejected it with the previous 5 minutes. So I do like those pivot lines, D, because now that they're on my screen, I can see where they flow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they go up to them and hit and come down. I mean, you know, not every time, but it's definitely an area that you can play. I just got to get them a different color. Doo-doo. Where'd you go?
What's that?
Did you go somewhere?
Yeah.
He went and got it. He wanted a fritter.
Yeah, no.
Should we get one, man? Tell Andre to go get you one. It seems like he's not doing nothing.
Yeah, I know. I had to run down the stairs real quick.
Another bomb threat. High school just had one the other day.
Jeez, well, I mean, don't they figure it out? Like, all they do is get some kid calling in because he don't want to go to school. Kids had like bomb threats like once every week over the last like three or 4 weeks, dude. It's like they just send them all home. Like, I mean, figure this out. I mean, someone's got the routine down now, man. They just don't want to go to school and they're calling the shit in.
Biggs, what the hell are you tooting about over there?
Bomb threats, man.
Bomb threats
at the school. Like they keep doing this high school, man. My kids at they've been doing this shit like for the past 3 weeks, and it's like they send the kids home. It's like, oh, another bomb threat. Like,
well, they figured
out.
Did
they get a hold of this? Check it out. Like, well, yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like, you get a couple kids that don't want to go to school, and they just call in the threat, man.
Jeez, yeah.
I mean, it sucks because it's happened, but at the same time, it's like, man, you just gonna keep sending the kids home every time, like.
Yeah, let's get it together, huh, Biggs?
I mean, but literally, it's been like 3 or 5 times already.
Yeah, some.
Better safe than sorry. I get it.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like, come on, man. Like.
Yeah, but let's figure out what little Timmy's doing, huh? And let's get this guy. All right. How we looking, boys? We looking at anything? Not looking at nothing. Got something?
That was that rejection on that Qs. Look at that.
Yeah.
To a T, D, to a T.
I know it.
Off that level.
Nvidia's down here at this 473s again, guys. This thing's got some fucking space. There it goes. There it goes. It's got space like 472 only though, but still. Daily chart on Nvidia is done, guys. I think we're in a leg down to 460. That's it. This week is just any confirmation through the prior day low, any confirmation through the prior day low into 460, and then you want to cover there.
Hey D, check out that PDD stock.
What's it doing?
Did you see that thing over the past couple of days? Remember we were talking about how it looks like it was breaking out?
Yeah, it was breaking out. Didn't it have earnings or something? Yeah, it did.
Oh, it broke out. Yeah.
Yeah, 146.
It's still breaking out. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
We're looking at like 120, man. It's a retail, but it's like a China retail.
Yeah, looks good.
Mm. What does Walmart trade in as far as the index?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
It's got to be the SPY now. S&Ps.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's why. That's stupid. That's why. Oh, so stupid. I had a little order. I had a little order on futures, and it got filled, and I was like, made money on it, but I'm like, how come I didn't make no money? I only had it set up to buy one contract. What an idiot. What an idiot. Tesla put in a nice bounce off of its floor. It's kind of working its way back up a little bit here. It's got resistance at 244 and 245. But it got some good wicks the past hour, 2 hours. I'm not saying that it's going anywhere yet, but it needs a little bit more time. Amazon stuck in the middle of a range. Meta bounced right off that Bollinger Band on the 1 hour. That daily chart still looks like shit, though. Yeah, I love this NVIDIA chart for tomorrow, guys. I love this NVIDIA chart for tomorrow. Hey, Biggs, you take a look at old DraftKings?
Is it taking off?
No, it looks like it's pulling. We're getting ready to pull back a little bit.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
You might need to make a little bit of money on that to the short side, Biggs.
Yeah, man, I like that. I was kind of watching it here and there, just to see, man.
Take a look at that sucker.
The daily?
Yeah. Take a look at that sucker.
Some room to the 20?
Yeah, I'm going to post that picture.
36?
Yeah, take a look at that sucker.
Yeah. What would your entry just be here, and then you just over the highs as an out, or what do you do? Or would you wait a day to let it lose this 10?
I don't know. I mean, we've lost a 10 already.
Have we? Okay, let me see.
Yeah, take a peek at it, baby.
Yeah, we've lost the 10. I mean, like this today to close under, right? I mean,
yeah, no, you want to see if we stay down here. I mean, 24 cents. It's not going to move that much, right? I would use today's high as a stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe any close above today's high is your stop. But look at this thing. Are you taking a peek at it or not?
I'm taking a peek.
Yeah, you gotta take a look.
All right.
You gotta take a little look at that.
I'm gonna take your advice right here, D.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little love.
They took enough money from you on the way down, Biggs. Why don't you get them back a little bit for that?
I'm gonna go get them for you, D.
Yeah. Batter up. Better up.
$38.
Coming down through these lows on the Nasdaq.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bitch. Hit me. Hit me.
Buy into the red.
Come on, hit me. Damn it. Wanted a little bit more of that, Biggs. Piecing together a decent day over here.
All right, take her in there. Take her in, my mom. You don't? All right. Oh, shit.
Biggs, put that baby on your lap. give it a little burp.
Uh-huh.
Guys, we got support on the Nasdaq at this pivot point. This is support level 2 at 15,080. 15,000. What the hell is this? 15,893. 15,893. I'm gonna go to the bigger chart here and kind of see what exactly we got going on. But this is support 2. This daily chart is completely broken through this consolidation to the downside. It's probably safe to say that, yes, are we going to get some bounces? Are you going to get some consolidation, some chop? Sure. But the Nasdaq is probably a magnet to the 20-day moving average from here. Okay. So we've broken through this distribution cycle that we've been in. We've been in distribution for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. 7 days, a week and a half. Week-long distribution. The longer something goes sideways, the bigger the move. 7 days is a lot. Normal distribution might be 3, might be 2, might be 4. 7 days is a lot. This is a magnet down to 15,711. Mark my fucking words. Down, 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 down.
I will.
Zip it. What she wants.
Yeah, okay.
15893 is an area of support going back in November too. If we break through that, it's probably going to be a good breakdown.
Hold on, I had this stupid squawk box talking in my ear. One second. 15. Oh, this guy doesn't shut up. $15 what? 800? What was that?
893. It's where that support 2 is in your
oh yeah. On those pivots. Yeah, I seen that.
And then the next big area of support looks like 15
800, right?
850, just below 850.
850. All right.
Sorry, it's 836.
Okay, so we got another 60 points from here, huh? So let's kind of see how we react to this support zone. guys, we got to check on our boy Burks. Burks is live today on 10 funded accounts for the first day, so we got to make sure he stays on the up and up, doesn't lose these accounts or things get out of control, you know. I'm sure he's caught something today. Whoops. Bounced right off that support level there, that pivot of 890s. Let's see how we react. Piecing together a fucking hell of a day here. Guys, I don't know if anyone took it, but that last NVIDIA play through that support of 473s went all the way down to 469, fellas. On the confirmation. I'm taking 80% off, and I'm just going to leave this last couple runners to just break even. Turning into a fantastic day here. See, I love when we get good moves, you know, follow through. None of this break highs, lows, snap back, break highs, lows. I'm telling you, it's been tough the last 5-6 days, right? I mean, you've had a small range. So when you have small ranges, there's moves in there, but they don't hold up that long, right? They don't hold up that long. So you want the trend days. If you can just take a little piece of pie, a little piece of the pie, a little piece of the pie, stay in business, keep the lights on. When you do have those areas where the ranges are small and, you know, the market's not doing a whole lot, when you start to break out one way or another, that's when you make all your money. You make all your money on good moves because you've been sitting on these levels already for a week, right? You kind of, what is, like me and Biggs have been talking about it. These things are looking frothy up here. Like, yeah, can the market go higher? Sure. Have the bulls been doing a hell of a job? Of course. But they can't do that forever. They have to rest. They have to pull back a little bit. And the farther we get away from supports, the bigger the rest is going to be because of that support's way down there. So you can make some good money. And if they don't bounce, right, when we do get down, if they don't bounce, then, well, we've got even a lot longer to make some money to the downside. Big move down today, guys. Come on, fill me. Hit it.
What do you want to do? Would you play the pop?
I played this little bounce here, just looking for 10 points on the futures.
Off this pivot level?
Yeah.
Kind of bouncing right on that.
Yeah, I just took a quick $50 on it. Nothing much. There it is right there. Little 10 points on that thing.
Shoot, I'll take $50.
Oh yeah. Piece together a day, Biggs. Piece together a day. So 15,881 is the lows. We're kind of bouncing around this support pivot level here. You know, I mean, if we can't really hold it, I mean, the market's definitely got room to go more down. So like, don't think that the market can't go any more down. It definitely can. So be careful if you're trying to time like these quick bottoms for scalps. That's where you can really start to jack yourself up. You know, smaller size, take profits a lot quicker, and cut the loss right away. You don't want to fart around in it too much. If it doesn't go, you know, you got to get out.
Meta, man. Meta got smoked.
Did it? Aaron, or I think Aaron was in that, or is that the one he missed? Or oh no, he missed AMD. He was in Meta. It went all the way down to that pivot level, that 324.69. Huh. So that, you know, from the open, realistically, oh, I'm looking at a stupid 2-minute chart. If I look at the 5-minute chart, yeah, just the loss through those pre-market lows was the go. Support was at 328.50s. Once it broke below that and confirmed at 7:30 my time. I hate saying Pacific Standard Time all the time. I don't know. I think the majority of you guys are central in New York, but anyways, 7:30 it broke that, confirmed. That price was 327.90s and it went down to 324. That was a hell of a trade. It was a good move. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Snake Trader on YouTube. So those, I have multiple chart setups. For the stream, I just wanted the stream to be a little bit more clean, because I know like a lot of people don't understand all of the moving averages and Bollinger Bands and linear regressions and shit. So like I've got those charts off to the side. So what I've got on screen for everyone is just the 20 SMA, and then I've got pivot points. So pivot points you can find, it's an indicator on any platform. It doesn't really matter. It's not person's pivot, it's not pivot this, pivot that, it's just pivot points. It's basically the high low of yesterday combined with the close. That number becomes your pivot. That average price becomes your pivot. That's the white dotted line. Typically below yesterday's pivot, we're bearish. Above it, we're bullish. And then the black dotted lines are just my support and resistance pivots. So if we're looking at, what
would that be, Dio? Ninja Trader? PPO?
Just pivots.
Oh, pivots.
Yeah.
I got it. I found it. Pivots.
Pivot points. So on
the pivot range says daily.
Yeah, I have daily.
And the width is 20.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So I've got yesterday's pivot on the NQ at 16,087. We opened up below that. We also had a 5-minute setup at 5:50 in the morning. That's obviously before the market has opened, but that was your setup short. And then right off the bell here, we confirmed the pre-market session lows, by 6:35 should have been short. We came all the way down to that first support. So even if you got in off the bell, 16,013, we had support at 15,967. You take profits there. As it starts to bounce around, as soon as we break one of these supports or one of these supplier demand zones, these pivots, you break that and you wait for it to get confirmed. So as soon as we broke it at 6:40 my time, we confirmed at 6:45, chopped around for 10 minutes, and then it flushed from a price of 958 all the way down to the next level of support.
Can you use them on the 5-minute as well?
Those lines they're the same on any time frame. So
okay, because I had the white line in the middle, and then it has a pivot point and R1 on the top, and then S1, S2 on the bottom.
Yep. So
below the white line.
So your R1 is resistance 1, resistance 2. Your support is your support 1, support 2. Typically speaking, 70% of the time in the day, between the London session and the New York session, these pivots are touched, the actual pivot point. So we touched our pivot point at 5:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. We touched it there. We got rejected. Then you have like a 45% chance, I think, of touching the support 1 and like a 30% chance of touching support 2. So this support 2 is a good bounce spot here. Look for a bounce spot back into the range. So the range is, 895 to 966. That's your range that you're playing in right now. So along from here, and you use the day's low as a stop, could be something that you could be trying to target. But again, just be careful. Have a clear take profit, a clear idea of what the hell you want to do.
Dude, those black dots and the black background is brutal.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't want to make it so. I didn't want to make it so like I didn't want to make it so crazy, but I mean I could change it. Maybe do like I don't know. I just don't like the red and the green. Like it normally comes standard with red and green. Just reminds me too much of fucking Christmas. But let's see here. Let's see how it looks. Oh, you can't see that one at all either. See, so for example, did it like, can anyone see like the little bounce that we had here on off of this bottom pivot, right? So we came down to this bottom pivot, we broke it, we failed to confirm it going lower. We got those lows at 881, and then we had the bounce. So you can use the low as a stop, get in on the bounce, set a take profit, 10 points, 15 points, whatever you want, whatever your risk.
But now it's bouncing. Now it's bouncing back up, so it means that there's a chance that it's gonna get to S1.
Potentially, yeah, potentially.
Potentially.
And you can see my 20 period moving average. My moving average is, you know, a little bit before that S1. That's sitting, you know, I don't know, 10, 15.
S1 is sitting at 967 on the NQ.
And my 20 period moving average is at 55. So if you're long, right? Let's say, for example, someone's long, you would want to be taking profits up into supply, right? So again, depending on your risk management, you know, how many points are you looking to take on these type of trades? For me, on these scalps like this, like if it's a bounce play like this, I'll just look for 10 points on the futures. I just take 10
Well, I
points.
might call it a day because for the Apex, I was able to make $200 this morning. So
oh, there you go.
I'm here because I love to learn from you guys. So.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll probably do not jump on another one until tomorrow.
Yeah. So let's just say you were in this play. Hold on. I gotta turn this news guy off. This guy's in my ear like crazy. Yeah, so basically we lost that support 2, right? We lost support 2. We put in a low 881. I kind of drew out this line here, just letting me know, you know, visually, like, hey, if we break down the bounce play here, I took it at 7:55 my time, that candle. Take that bounce play there, I look for 10 points, got the 10 points and got out, right? You can definitely hold it a little bit longer, you know, to try to get into, you know, 950s or 960s. But it doesn't have to get there. The trend is down. This is a reverse trend trade, meaning you're just taking a scalp against the trend, right? This is just the trend's down today. So, you know, if anything, what you would want to see is you would want to see it get into 950s, 960s, get rejected, put in a new lower high, then come back down again is what you would want to see for a continuation on the trend. So there's many different ways to play, many different ways to look at the markets. You know, some people have made money short today. Some people have made some money long, right? You know, if someone tells you, hey, I made, you know, you ask somebody, you know, you go to lunch, you go to happy hour, and you talk to another trader and they say, hey, I made a bunch of money today in the markets. And they say, so did I, right? And you say, well, I was short all day today. It was pretty easy. And someone says, well, I was long all day. It was pretty easy. Right? They're just looking at the market a little bit differently. So again, you know, I've made money today shorting and going long. I don't care. Whoever's going to pay the bills, it doesn't really matter. Bulls, bears, I don't really care. But I understand that this is a downtrend. I'm not like this is what I've talked to traders before, and I've like gone over trades and we've talked about losers and things that they've done wrong. So this is where someone who doesn't have a lot of experience does. Hey, well, we came down to that support level. I went long, but then I lost a bunch of money. Well, 1, you went against a trend. 2, it did provide a little bit of a bounce, but A, you were probably too greedy, didn't take profits, didn't understand that this is a downtrending day. Just because it hits support doesn't mean that it's coming back up to the highs. Doesn't mean that it's, oh, that's the low of day, it's never going to make a new low. Doesn't mean that. So it's, how are you looking at the market? What are you looking for? So when you're taking a bounce play in a downtrending day, your size gets smaller and your take profit gets shorter, right? So instead of me looking for 20 points, 25 points on the NQ, I might be looking for 10. I might be looking for 8 on a bounce. Right? But if it's a continuation of a short play, loss of some type of pivot level or some type of previous hour low or something, then maybe I'll look for a little bit more because we're in a downtrending day. The trades to the downside today should be a little bit more easier than the longs, is what I'm saying. But you can still make money on the bounces. You just have to know what you're looking for, or know when to get out when you're wrong, because you will be wrong. Everyone's wrong. So
got it.
Biggs, what do you got for me?
Not a whole lot, man.
Ready for the weekend or what, Biggs?
Yeah, I'm ready for the weekend.
Yeah,
not a whole lot going on though. Actually, yeah, I got going into DC, man, for one of my neighbor's birthday parties.
There you go, birthday party.
Yeah. So dinner and drinks someplace in DC.
There you go.
I don't get out that way much, but
This NVIDIA is a dog today, down 12. Love to see it. Been waiting for it. Look at that meta, Biggs.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm gonna bust Aaron's fucking chops too. I'm gonna bust his chops hard, Biggs. Remember when he was in that play and then he was losing a little bit of money and we said, dude, me and you were looking at this fucking chart and we said this thing's got room down. You know, we're probably talking about 320s, 315s. Remember that shit?
I think he was 327s.
And he rolled it out for a month. Biggs, that was only 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this thing's coming down. It's coming down to 320, man. It's coming down to 320. You would have made a fucking shit ton of money. You know what fucking really fucking chat my ass, Biggs? If this guy just comes in here and he says, hey, dude, I've been holding this thing for a whole month. I made fucking 10 grand on this thing. The dude fucking rolled out like 7 cons for a month out. So, oh man, that's the thing. We remember what we were even saying, and it was like a week ago or something, a week and a half ago. We were saying we'll have the right idea. We're just like a fucking day early. We're like 2 days early, man. We're like this thing's looking soft right now.
There's a lot of them though.
I think it was here.
I got rid of it too soon too. I mean, I loaded up a lot of shares up there, and then, you know, I mean, it threw that fake out day in before it made the move down. Remember that day where it was like starting to break down, and then it just took off and like finished.
Yeah, I think
it like was reclaimed all kinds of fucking daily supply, and the next day it just boom.
I think it was between the 17th or something, because we had lost the 5.
It was just like 3 days ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here.
Yeah,
it was here when we were losing the 5 and 10. It looked like we were coming down, and then the next day, boom, it goes all the way back up to the highs, basically.
Yeah, and then I was in that. I'm like, shit, man. You know, I thought it because the market felt like it was going, and then same thing. You know, it just started. It broke down through that fake out that candle, because that green candle right there, 2 days ago on the daily, that thing started out off the open in the red, like, and it was weak that day because the market was pretty strong, and that thing stayed pretty weak all day. I was like, here's the breakdown, and then it just flew towards close. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust his chops a little bit. He's still online.
That was a big fucking fake out candle. You tried to shake everybody out before this move, man. Which it did. Dang. $7. That thing came down. AMD smashed too.
What is AMD?
Yeah, 120.
Wow.
121.
Wow. We had it at that.
I was cutting that thing. I was cutting that thing around
right?
122. Yeah, 22.50. But you know, like you said, man, it's tough. You gotta take your money when it's there. You know, the market's moving. It's easy to be like, man, I should have held that.
What is this, shifting gears here? It's that damn fucking gold, man. Put up that 20 play at 725 and just fucking sunk. 78.64 down to 77.18. Oh my gosh. I wonder if 3-putt caught a little of that action. Even the break, the confirmation of the pivot, once we broke that pivot, 77.15, 76.76 down to 76.40. That's still another 20 ticks. It's coming into support now, but oh, that was a good move too. I'm gonna go out and fix my golf swing today, Biggs.
Yeah?
Yeah, just go to the range. I went golfing with Andre and the rest of the guys a couple days ago. Not yesterday, the day before. Fuck, man, my driver was off bad. Fuck, I mean, I was launching this shit 320 yards, Biggs, on the next fucking fairway, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just crushing it, bro. Big slice, dude. Like, what the hell? I'm not staying inside of the ball, you know, like I'm circling around too much to the left.
Getting around it.
Yeah, I'm getting around it to the left. It's because I'm over trying to correct. Like, I was thinking like maybe my face is open too much, so I'm like over trying to correct the face to try to close the face, but what it's causing me to do is come around it way too much. Yeah, I got to work on that, because everything else was good, man. Dude, I knocked in like a 45-foot putt, dude, from the fringe. It was just beautiful. I mean, beautiful shot. I mean, that saved my whole hole.
That's the thing, man. I never seem to get it all together.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Like my chipping normally sucks, dude. Like from just outside the greens, like just chip it, it sucks. Or the in the sand. Oh, Biggs, I was in the sand 3 times on 3 different holes. I mean, it was on though. I was fucking chunking this thing out of the sand, laying it up 5 feet from the hole. I mean, never done this shit in my life before. Can't get the driver to go straight if my life fucking depended on it. So Yeah, I definitely got to get out there and work on that drive a little bit. God, that sport will forever piss me off, man.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm still looking at this NQ, right? So we're kind of chammering around here at this support. I've got this little down trend, or this trend line that I'm kind of drawing here, just marking out these lows. But if we do start to break down below it, we could maybe test these lows at 881. Maybe we got something there. Should probably just stop trading them on this fucking account. Move to another one. How you doing in fantasy, Biggs?
Doing all right, man. Slid back in right, second place.
There you go.
In one league, and I don't know, like fifth or fourth in the other. I think fifth.
Any playoffs?
Should get in the playoffs, man.
Yeah. Locked up?
Not locked up yet, but I got a bad week, and I got to hang on in the league. I'm in fifth because I think the top six make it. And I got a bad matchup this week, man, because I got Lamar Jackson on a bye and a couple other I think the Bears. So like I got DJ Moore on a bye. So like a lot of my guys are
the Bears.
The Bears, dude, they're terrible.
The Bears.
They'll be drafting another quarterback. Watch.
Yeah.
It's like
old Justin Fields in
drafted like I don't know how many quarterbacks.
Yeah, dude, but is it him or is it him or is it the line? I mean,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. It can't all be him. I haven't really watched him enough to be honest with you, but
yeah, he sucks.
I mean, he's an athlete. I just haven't really seen him play to know like how he throws the ball.
Bounce his ass out the tight end, no Biggs.
No, he'll just either go somewhere else and be a superstar, or just carry a clipboard and make a bunch of money doing that.
Yeah. That dude ain't gonna be no superstar.
Yeah, I don't. But you know what I mean? Like it's just you got to kind of. It sucks because some of these quarterbacks they come in and they're usually on a shitty team, unless you're like a guy that slips and then someone gets you like a. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess that's how it is for everybody. I mean, that's your job, right? Come in there and fucking turn the franchise around.
Yeah.
They said that dude from Washington, the Sam Howell guy, he's been sacked like 55 times this year.
Most in the league, yeah, and he's also leading the league in passing yards too. I mean, that guy's fighting for his life over there.
55 times, man, as a rookie.
Yeah.
It's like
that's rough.
God.
That's rough.
Yeah. And it's only what is like week. I mean, he's still got 5 weeks left.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Person on YouTube who asked about crude oil. Crude oil's been in an active short here for the past hour. So
yeah, crude took a dump, man.
Yeah, so when we lost this 20 SMA, we lost this top pivot. We traded right down to yesterday's pivot at 77.14. We lost that. I think I just talked about that a few minutes ago. We lost that. We still could have got into that trade with the confirmation of 76.75 with intentions of taking profits at the next support of 76.25. So that was a 50-cent move, and it's still going down. So look at this thing. It just broke a new low of day here again. So
yeah, I was wondering what the news was on that, man, because I see all these oil stocks took a shit.
Yeah. So I mean, this thing is done. I mean, it's making new lows as we speak. I mean, it's got another support at 74.70s, but I mean, I wouldn't expect it to. I don't know. I wouldn't expect it to get there just because of the downturn, but they definitely got some news or something going on. Yeah, so you got support at 74.75. I hope some of our guys made some money on that. I know 3Putt and Shifting Gears have been watching oil. Dude, this thing's just been a dog all day today. Wow. So again, just to kind of repeat, support at 74.75, resistance at 76.21, resistance at 77.18, and then 78. Those are the levels. Wow. Could have just shorted it anywhere, to be honest. You know. How are we looking on the daily? Biggs pinched?
Nah, we're still under.
All right.
We're just sitting on that pivot, but it's yeah, 386. I mean, we break this, man. Remember I was telling you about the beginning of that gap fill is 383.
Yeah.
And then all the way down, you know, I mean, I'm not saying but I mean, if we lose this, that's where we're headed.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be you know, obviously from a daily standpoint, we could bounce back up, test support up there, trend around, you know what I mean? But I think that'll be filled. 383 to all the way down to 378.
Mm-hmm. I'm closing those AMDs now. I had two runners.
Yeah.
I had two runners on them, yeah.
There you go. Nice. You got Powell tomorrow, right? He's coming out with some news.
Yeah, I believe so. It is at trading at 460s. No one took it either. Jeez, look at that thing. I got a new low. I mean, this thing's off the grid.
Who, NVIDIA?
Yeah, like I don't even have no supports on that pivot chart. This thing's way just gone. Forget about it.
What are the other ones doing? Like QCOM. It's green.
Getting real close to breaking this downtrend, this trend line that I drew here on the futures. It's breaking it now. See if we get some confirmation follow through. Maybe we test lows. You got about 10 points there, but again, you know, it's getting real tight here with this 20 SMA coming down. We haven't been above the 20 SMA on a 5-minute time frame all day. So again, typically speaking, whatever the day has been doing off the open, typically at lunchtime, at lunchtime, they kind of reversed a little bit, right? So, you know, as we come into closer to lunchtime here, they could bounce just a little bit. Doesn't mean that it's going back up to the highs, but you could see a lot of sideways action that we're kind of already getting now. You can see a little bit of a bounce. You can play it that way as well. Also, to those guys playing futures today, I've been taking all my setups and I've just been running a five micro position sizing, 5 micros. I'm giving myself a 10-point take profit, and I'm giving myself a 25-point stop loss. Again, it's not even a true 1-to-1. It's like a, I'm risking 1 for 0.5, but higher probability, right? Higher probability. So my odds, if I look at my stats, I'm hitting at a 76.22% win rate today. That means every 7 out of 10 trades that I've taken, I've won, right? So again, upping the size on the amount of contracts to 5 to have a higher win rate. If I was going to target more points, like a true 1-to-1, then I would probably only play 2 or 3 contracts, maybe 2, 3, kind of just let it ride. So that's how I've been working on it today. So far I've taken 10 scalps, up 379. $340.24, $38 commissions. ES has been a little bit more of a chop fest. Had that initial opening move down and kind of popped back up, went back down. ES is kind of just trading more so in the range today.
Yeah, it's not really doing anything.
Yeah, spies are just that's a barcode chop city going on over there.
What's IWM doing?
It's green today, but it's the same thing. Had an initial pull off the open, kind of popped back up to those pre-market highs, and it's just been going sideways. Same thing. It's not doing nothing. It's just been teeter-tottering with that pivot point from yesterday. I mean, I would stay out of those names or that index for a fact. There's nothing there. See what the old diamonds are doing.
Keep an eye on Netflix.
Diamond's been slowly grinding higher today, Biggs.
Who?
The diamonds.
Oh.
The Dow.
Yes.
Keep an eye on Netflix long, short.
I'm just looking off the daily. I mean, it's kind of following suit in some of these tech stocks, man.
Gotcha, yeah.
Starting to lose that daily 10.
Yeah, this thing
just
looks
got room.
Good. This thing looks good tomorrow through today's lows, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a support that we're hitting here on AMD. So if anyone hasn't made any money, maybe you can look for some of these support systems that we're coming into and try to play the bounce into the lunch hour. Use the day's low as a stop.
D.
Yo.
Look at that wick on the 2 minutes on Meta. Is this looking like a scalp? I don't know. I like seeing these wicks either at the top or the bottom.
On Meta.
Yeah. Again, your shit look different from mine, but
yeah.
I'm
So
looking at that.
So 322.50 is your stop.
Right.
Okay,
right.
so
Yep.
so
you're right.
If you get long here, 322.50 is your stop, and you ride this. You just ride it until you're
I like to play these scalps is like I wait for a retest. You see the wick, it never just run. Sometimes it does shoot right back up, but it always come back for a retest. Like I don't know if it's like they're stopping traders out or what the fuck they're doing, but I always wait for like a retest and then like a confirmation.
Okay. Yeah.
Or I'll just get in and say fuck it. If it passed that level, I'm getting the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah. See if it retests down in that area, and if it does and it holds
Yeah.
the second time, then yeah,
Right.
then
Right.
go for it and use that low as a stop. Yeah.
Right. I hate going to a fucking trade and go red the fucking moment I get in the trade.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I always like to snipe it, like.
Yeah.
But I like that long wick, man. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
trading those. Shit.
Yeah. You
But
know,
anyway, I'm not trading it. I'm not trading it. It's just a fucking suggestion. I'm done for the day.
look at it go though. Yeah.
I might jump in, but I'm just saying.
It's up 50 cents. It's up 50 cents from that long wick. Yeah. It's got room
Yeah,
to
that's a nice
324.
scalp right there.
324.50. Yeah.
Yeah, 3-4 sticks and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man. Alright guys, I'm muting for a minute. Yeah, fucking boy Marty can get in trouble when I buy it. I will pay you back. He'll pay me back though, but he just like to play games. Yeah, boy. Sorry, brother. No worries. Everything good? Yeah, praise the Lord. Alright. Praise the Lord.
Leo.
Oh my fucking.
Let's go, Leo.
Oh my god.
Give
I'm
me
so
some,
sorry, man. What
give me
the fuck
something
is
to
wrong?
drink.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
where
sorry.
you at? The convenience store. Give me something
I'm
to
on the
drink over
plumbing.
there, man.
I'm on the plumbing supply. I'm on the.
Give me something to drink over there. Give me something to
I'm
drink.
so sorry. Oh my god, man.
All right, buddy.
I'm sorry, bro. Bros, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I muted this shit, man. Ah.
You see old Berkey today, Biggs?
Did you get him?
He got him.
There you go.
He got him. 105 or 93.26 times 10 accounts. So he's up 900.
Nice.
That's all on a funded account. I know that's bullshit play money. I told him, I said, dude, I said, even if you just shoot for like 2-3% a month, right? You make like $750. Dude, that's $7,500 at the end of the month, right?
Yeah.
Make it $750. Make it $750. You make $1,000. That's 10 grand. Take your payout, right? Take your payout. Sit on your stump a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. He'll get him. He'll if as long as he stays around, he'll get him. Get him. But anyways, it's time for me to get a cup of Joe, Biggs. I'm out of here.
All right, buddy.
I'll be around Discord. All right, man.
Yeah, man.
Later.